Hello, hello. Welcome to Handmade by Julia Quinn and my video today featuring the lovely gorgeously made stamp set and the coordinating gorgeously made dies, and also the bright and beautiful cards and envelopes. All right, I'll just check in and see if we're all good. See if I'm here. Double checking in again. Hang on. Sorry if you're here. Welcome if you're here. Thank you for joining me today. I am Julia, Handmade by Julia Quinn. Don't ever Google Julia Quinn because you won't find me. You'll actually find a famous author who has the same name as me, called Julia Quinn. So if you're ever Googling me, you need to put the Handmade by Julia Quinn or Julia Quinn card making or scrapbooking, and that way you'll find me. Okay, so today gorgeously made stamp set and also gorgeously made dies. I've already done a little bit of die cutting. I'll just pop this out and show you this lovely die. It has beautiful detail to it on the leaf. So there you go. Hello everybody who's joining me today, and I'm sharing with you a project from our recent retreat day. Okay, so that's that die, and then the other dies that I'm using in my project are also this die here, which creates that beautiful note paper edge, which is a bit of fun, and then this die here gives a sort of a torn look. You could just tear the edges, and that's the one for the greeting. The other dies that are in the kit also are this other greenery and another torn edge for paper there. So the die set includes 5 great dies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 great dies. And then the stamp set includes 7 stamps that can do all sorts of, oh, look at my extra little bit I've got there, all sorts of fun images to do stamping. But the star of the show for this one, this card, I think, is the bright and beautiful card, Memories and More Cards and Envelopes. There are 2 different designs of cards in the Memories and More Cards and Envelopes. All of the envelopes are the same. They have gorgeous bright sponging all over them and fun dots on the inside. But when you look at the here's the set. So all the envelopes are the same, like that, but the cards come in 2 different designs. So you've got your rainbow of colour or your bubble bath in an ombre design there. So 2 different designs of colours in the bright and beautiful Memories and More Cards and Envelopes. And from memory, I think you get 20 cards and envelopes in a set. Incredibly good value, really good value. And the first step of your card making is done. There's a lot of hard work has already been done for you to create that lovely background. All right, let's get our stamps out. Got this great word image and hello for my little hello, and the large frond. So that's all of the stamps I've used on this project. There we go. Loaded up all my stamps. Now I've chosen the colours based on the paper in the background, and then we'll stamp this one and this one. Those ones don't need to be stamped. And then another piece here for the inside of my card. I'll just get my stamping piercing mat for you, which has some lovely, that one doesn't have as many designs. So the first step of my card is to create that lovely background piece to just anchor all of the images, and I'm using Lemon Lolly for that, which is one of my favorites, and a block. So you just stamp up your block, ink up your block like that, easy peasy. Line it up on your cardstock, which I've already die cut, and then you're done. Doesn't that create, it doesn't have to be perfect, It's just to create a bit of background detail on your card. And then I can stamp over the top of that in crushed curry. These colours were actually the colours used for a really fun colour challenge for colour inspiration challenges a week or so ago. Okay, and I have re-inked my crushed curry so that it's quite intense colour. So I might just stamp off a bit there. There we go. So that's my inside panel for the inside of my card. And then with the Azure Afternoon, stamp my large frond, and I'll put one on the inside of my card like that, and one on the front of my card, making more of a statement. Do the whole frond. All right, and while I've still got my Azure Afternoon ink out, that's all of the stamping done for the front of my card, is I'll just get this label here that we've already die cut and stamp hello onto the right side of it. There we go. That's all my stamping done. Azure Afternoon, crushed curry, and lemon lolly inks for that one. Get my card here. Pop my background piece on. So what have I got to do? I've got my die cut piece there, my hello, and a little piece of parakeet party ribbon that I'm going to tie into a knot. I don't think there's enough there to create a bow, but I'll just tie that into a knot to pop there. Okay, on the base of my little frond there. Now on the back of my frond, you can glue this in a couple of ways. Seeing my Tombows right here, I'll just use a couple of dots. I think originally I used mini glue dots on this one because that's what I had in front of me on my desk. And with this one, I'm just going to put a couple of dots at the junction of the leaves. I don't want too much ink because then I'll get all too sticky, and pop that on my front of my card there. What I will do also, before I go any further, is stick it onto the front of my card using some dimensionals so that it stands up a bit. It's been a week since I think I've done the last video, and I'm feeling out of practice. And I will do a video tomorrow at the same time, but I won't be doing any videos next week. Next week we will be camping at our favourite spot on the beach in winter. It's nice, and the temperatures tomorrow for us here in Queensland are not tomorrow, next week, or on the weekend when we're camping, are predicted to be absolutely perfect. Lovely and warm and sunny. So we should have a great time on our camping trip. There we go, hello. And then last of all, definitely need a mini glue dot for my knot. That's the easiest and the quickest and the strongest way to adhere your ribbons and bows. Just pull it all off, and I might pop that down there, half underneath there, and trim that off. There we go, they're both the same length now. And last of all, on the front of my card, some pastel sequins. One. I want to cover this little splodge up here, so I'll put two up the top. There we go. And then for the inside of my card, I've got my stamped panel and some more Azure Afternoon cardstock. And stick that one onto there to pick up. I love how the ink and the cardstock all are exactly the same colour, which makes coordinating your projects so easy. And inside the card, and then they were done. Hello. This card can be used for any occasion. Hello, hello. But especially I recommend you look at the bright and beautiful cards and envelopes. They're absolutely gorgeous. So much bright, happy colour. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you again tomorrow.